your destiny number and ideal type of business. Destiny number and the corresponding type of business. Destiny number and the best business that actually suits you in relation to that destiny number, your glory, your star, and your destiny. You know, in the previous videos I made, or series of videos I made about destiny number, I was able to explain to you how to ascertain your destiny number, the best career that is associated with that destiny number, and how your marriage should be in relation to that destiny number. Then a lot of questions were still coming and even dropping in the comment section. I noticed that people actually need more information about that destiny number, and that is why today I've deemed it fit to also make a video in relation to that destiny number as far as business is concerned. Because when I was explaining about the career, it seems that some people understand that they were never meant to do business as far as their destiny number is concerned, but that is not what I mean. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because if you go to the Bible book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 8 to 12, you will see clearly that the Bible said, I'm going to bless you in your storehouse. And believe me, when God is talking about storehouse, He is talking about business. He's not talking about salary job. He's not actually talking about you being paid by one boss or the other. In fact, I have noticed that no man actually becomes extremely rich by salary unless those that are doing sharp corners. Reason is that connection with men will never make you rich, because you will never be richer than the man to whom you are connected. Have you ever seen a boss that will pay you more than the money that he himself earns in that particular organization? But believe me, when you are doing business by yourself, you can make more money than your boss. And apart from that, as a teacher and as an education consultant, I am, as a kind of somebody that goes to seminar to talk to teachers, I normally tell them this, that nobody will pay you maximum wage. That what the school normally pays is what we call minimum wage. And that is the only Almighty God in heaven, that's seated in unapproachable light in heaven, that's seated in heavenly Sahendrin, that will actually pay you maximum wage. And believe me, one of the ways you as an individual will earn maximum wage for yourself is that you are your own boss to a level that you own your business. That even if your destiny line shows that you must be working for somebody, because when you come to your destiny line, in between this index finger and this biggest finger, and then the line there, that is your middle line, which is your mental line, and your lifeline joined together, it simply means that you are destined to work for somebody. But when it is separated, it means that you are destined to be your own boss. But I want to tell you, because the Bible said I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and also the Bible actually says He will bless us in the storehouse, and when the storehouse is involved, it's talking about business. There is need for you to be involved in one business or the other, irrespective of every other work you are doing. And beside, our Garden of Eden, our paradise that was located in the east, the Bible records it clearly that when God finished creating the Garden of Eden, He put 4 streams that is supplying water to that garden. Do you know the implication? You as an individual need at least 4 streams of income. If you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, if you want to be powerful, if you want to be honorable, if you want to be glorious, you need at least 4 streams of income. That's why the other time in Nigeria, just because a kind of government was owing lecturers for months, you begin to hear that even a lecturer, a learned man, a professor committed suicide. Why? Because that is the only source of income. You are not meant to be having only one source of income. You need at least 4 streams of income in your life. So as this year is coming to an end and you're not doing anything, please sit down and think very well. Pray that God will direct you into your business. I've made video about environmental awareness skill. By God's grace, I'm using my knowledge as an economist to also make video in this channel to guide you, to help you, so that you will be balanced spiritually and balanced physically. So if only you can follow me to the end of this video, you will surely discover all these things I am explaining to you. Welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss 3 important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand, master, and apply these 3 correctly in your life, there is no limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you. Thank you once again for always stopping by. Please, for those that are newcomers, simply type Jenny Action TV / any concept you are looking for. Maybe you are looking for favor, you write favor. You are looking for information about spiritual marriage, you write Jenny Action TV / spiritual marriage, and you will be given all the information you need. Then you pick your choicest video and watch. So without wasting time, let's quickly delve into the video proper. Please, in order not to waste our time, if this is the first time you are hearing about this destiny number, I've made 4 videos on it. Just use the strategy I explained, Jenny Action TV, type destiny number, you begin to get those videos and watch, because I am going straight to the type of business or a guide. What I am giving you now is just like a guide that will help you. It's not exhaustive. You pray that God will give you. I'm just giving you like summary and a flame work. Now, for example, those that are in destiny number 1, they make money easily when they are doing business. They don't need to struggle. Things is easy for them. So they can actually choose any type of business and they enter it with spiritual work, prayers, and God guidance. They will always make it. By God's grace, I'm still going to do another video about destiny number where I will tell you the best spiritual work that work faster with any number. So if you are a destiny number 1, just know that you are destined to make any business and succeed, but don't allow anger or overconfidence to destroy your business, because sometimes, because you feel that you put any business you put on, then it works for you, you now fail to understand that there is what is called customer sovereignty. That customer is king. Once business is involved, you now tend to talk to anybody anyhow. After all, soldier call, go, soldier come, army barrack remain. That even if you go, more number of customers are coming. I don't care what happened. When you begin to behave like that, before your very eye, your business will begin to crash. Somebody is coming to complain about a product you bought, you out of anger, you flare up. You don't want that person to talk. You don't want to hear the opinion. In order to make amends for your business to progress, then that business will crash. So for you, you can make money with any business, but you have to curtail anger if you want that your business to stand the test of the time. Then for those that are destiny number 2, you need to work extra hard if you enter into any business in order for you to make it. And this simply means that you have to pray very well, ask God to direct you. That it's not every business that you see that everybody jump into that you just jump into because people are doing you do. It may fail you, because as far as business is concerned, you are not very good at succeeding in business, but that does not mean that you should not do business. You just have to be very careful in choosing business. And if I will advise you, as an economist I am, there are businesses that will always thrive. You see, food stuff, people must eat food whether they like it or not. People cannot survive without food. So when you are doing food stuff, believe me, you will make it. Even oil money, I'm not talking of oil as mineral resources now, something like red oil, palm oil, which is still part of foodstuff, you will always make it. So you try to get into those things that are quicker in sales, because you are not always favorable in making business, and because 2 means partnership. You really need to work with people to succeed. You can actually get into networking business and you can succeed if you put your mind in it. I am a networker, as you see me. You can join my own network and we will make it and take it to the next level. Believe me, it also pays. So that is that about that. So by God's grace, in the next video, I will be teaching you exactly spiritual work that you will do that will blossom that business. Because as far as we are concerned, we human beings, each of us need business, irrespective of who our boss is, because your boss will never pay you more than what is earning, but your business can give you more than your boss. Especially with all these recipes about money, your business will just boomerang and begin to bring you lots of money. And again, for destiny number 3, you are very, very fortunate. You have good wisdom and knowledge that attracts lots of money, and because of that, you have to be very, very good to people, because you're being good to people will make you make more lots of money, and that relationship will also give you more connection as far as business is concerned, because any form of business you lay hand will actually prosper. So you don't really have headache in trying to choose any business. But you have to be very cautious not to enter into any illegal business, because you feel that every business works for you. Even when people comes to introduce business to you, if you are not careful, they will introduce illegal business, and in the long run, it will become your undoing, because it might rubbish everything you have labored for when you are caught. So this is the caution for destiny number 3. For destiny number 4, you are also lucky in making easy money. So you don't need to work very hard in order to make money. But what will limit you is thoughts. Once you begin to think negatively, you want to enter a business, the first thing you begin to think whether it will work or it will not work. Just like some of you, when I drop video about spiritual work, maybe about money or favor or something, the person will begin to say, let me try it and see if it will work for me. That is the beginning of failure, because you have casted doubt. Just with faith, accept it and do it, and see if this thing have worked for others, it will work for me. Even if it did not work for anybody, it is going to work for me. Your faith, I told you that faith is the currency we use to buy anything spiritually. If you want to succeed, I used to tell people, do your part first by having faith. Then allow God to do his own part. You will not do your part. How would you want God to do his part? You will have the faith first. Then God is the one that will do the work. So likewise, when you want to enter any business, you have that capacity to prosper. But once you allow any negative thought to becloud your sense of reasoning, that you begin to think whether this thing is possible. Is it possible that I can still make 1 million within this year, by next year, that I want to build a house? So can this business give me a building of house? Believe me, you have started crashing. A story was told about a graduate going up and down looking for a job in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Even a mad woman met him, they say a madman, and say, Madam, why are you going about looking for a job? That damn fry akara. Now that's how the lady started frying akara with all humility. People that knows that this graduate can humble herself and start frying akara, people were patronizing her. She just fried it within 2 months. The next other months, I know what I'm saying very well, because we wedded in Port Harcourt, so I know what I'm saying. So the next other days after that 2 months, has to employ a lot of people, and they are frying that akara. She used that akara to build upstairs, become a millionaire. So it doesn't even matter whether the business is a big one or small one, no matter how small, if God blesses it. Now from that is from small little thing that can even raise you up. That is where you will see supernatural force. Once you are led to do that, and don't have negative thought whether it will work, just go into it. It will work. Then for those that are destiny number 5, they are very good also in business. Their business grow very, very fast. Just that they have to also mind their thoughts, because their thoughts is what can also destroy their business. They are also meant to be chief executive, but they should try to treat all their workers equally, because they have the capacity to grow their business in such a way that their business become an empire, become a very big business. But if they are not treating their worker equally, that person they may neglect may be the one that will bring wisdom or idea that will shoot their business to the next level. But once they start preferential treatment, that will be their undoing in that particular business. So once they enter business, they have that magnitude, the capacity, the energy to grow that business in another level. Also, destiny number 6 is also very awesome when it comes to business, because their destiny number attract money very fast, and they don't lack money. They're always comfortable. Anything they lay hand to do prosper very fast. But they have to be very careful so that unnecessary expenditure, lack of control, irrational decisions will not affect their business. What can affect them is that you're doing unsolely well in business. All of a sudden, somebody tells you there is a land there that come out that you are to buy. You go there, you did not do investigation very well. You go and buy, not knowing that somebody had bought that land before. You now enter into a kind of problem and start going to court, and it will rubbish whatever you have labored for. Another thing that will be their problem is exotic lifestyle. They like to show up. They like to do that weird that is raining. Notice me or I quench. That this guy is the one that is invoke. They will go and be putting their money in unnecessary ventures, and at the end of the day, they may expose themselves to danger, because by the time they start showing up unnecessary, they're also calling kidnappers and other social vices to come and then share in that money, and that will be their undoing. So they have to be very, very careful. Destiny number 7 are destiny to make too much money. That number 7 is number of perfection. So whatever they lay hand to do will prosper. They make too much money, but the only caution is that they should avoid illegal things. They should avoid gambling. When they go into gambling, because they feel that anything they lay hand to do always prosper, and they now try to gamble or do any form of illegal business, it will a kind of fail them. They will be disappointed, because God has given them grace to survive doing legal things, doing anything that is right. So once they enter into illegal things, that will be their undoing. So if they want to be unstoppable, they should avoid any form of illegality, and then once they are legal with positive a kind of mindset, they will make it blossom to any level. Destiny number 8 is highly successful when it comes to money. They make lots of money. So any business they hire hand to do, they don't need to be choosy about business. Once their mind leads to them, they pray very well, and God is leading them to do that business, they will surely succeed. But the only thing that will fail them is sometimes when they're starting that business, it's not like thriving very well, and they now want to give up. When they give up easily, they may not make any headway, because that particular business that you are giving up, even the Bible says, neglect not the days of little beginning, may later blossom and become a mighty ocean. So trying at first, like there was a network business I was doing. Initially, I was so discouraged. I almost stopped doing that particular network business, but at a time it started thriving. Even when I started this YouTube channel, at a time, 3 good times I wanted to stop it. When I want to stop it, I will have a dream that will tell me not to stop it. I will hear my guardian angel saying, move on. Then suddenly I made one video like that. Then there was a breakthrough. I like prayed and said, God, if you are the one involved in this, prove it. And then October thereabout or September thereabout, the thing now blow up. So this will be the problem that destiny number 8 will have, that if they are not patient enough, they will just give up at first trial, and they will not know that that business will later take them to another dimension. So, and they need a lot of hard work and brain power in order to make money and be very successful. Again, they should avoid negative thought and negative energies. That is what will be their undoing. Then for destiny number 9, they are very fortunate with money. Even with small amount of money and least effort, they will just blossom, because that is their destiny. In fact, most of the times they will be receiving money in form of gift, in form of a kind of lottery visa. Those things will always favor them. They have high amount of energy and enthusiasm for job, and they will surely receive whatever they put their effort to do. They will receive the reward. And then most of the times, anything they lay hand to do prospers easily. You see, it is in their destiny. You know, 3 is a very good number. That is like 3 into triple. 3 into triple. So whatever they are doing answers to multiplication. They make it very easily. Unfortunately, it's as if it's destiny number 2 that we need to work extra hard in order to make money. So for other ones, 10 is equivalent to 1. If you are 22, it's just that you are 2 into double, 33 is 3 into double, and so on and so forth. So by God's grace, in the next video about destiny number, I will tell you in explicit and the best spiritual work that you need to do to back up that your business source of income to blossom in another way. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video. If you find value in it, why not give me that thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so that you will always get my next upload. Please don't forget to share this video and channel to everyone, because you might be helping lots and lots of people. A lot of people are wallowing in darkness, but believe me, God will use you to give them illumination as you do so. May God honor you and surprise you. Still your Lady Jenny saying bye bye.